Hi everyone. Well, this is going to be my speech about Encanto and the idea of self-concepts in Encanto. Specifically, how the self-concepts and the concepts of self-concepts in Encanto affect Maribel and Isabella's relationship. So, the movie Encanto follows the magical family of the Madrigals. Everyone in the family has a magical power except for our main character, Maribel. Maribel was not gifted with any powers. So, the first idea that I'd like to bring up is social comparison. This is an idea that's very prevalent in the movie as Maribel compares herself to all of her family, especially in the beginning. I mean, how could she not? She doesn't have a power and they do. She sings a song about how if she had a power, she could do this, she could do that, she could be so much more. This is a very obvious social comparison, as social comparison is how we compare ourselves to others. And she's comparing herself to her family and basically saying what she doesn't have. This negative idea of what she doesn't have causes a strain between her and her older sister, Isabella, because Isabella is quote unquote perfect. The second idea that I'd like to bring up is the self-concept cycle, which is basically if you have a positive thoughts, positive ideas, positive self-concept, negative thoughts, negative ideas, negative self-concept. So in this song, Maribel is very clearly showing a negative self-concept, a negative self-concept cycle. And so this negatively affects her relationship with Isabella because she doesn't think that she's good enough. The third concept that I'd like to bring up is reflected appraisal, which is basically the influence of self-concept from others. For this situation, I'd like to bring up when Abuela Alba's treatment of Maribel, especially during the end. Abuela Alba basically tells Maribel that she is at fault for everything, she's ruining everything, she's hurting her family, which very clearly affects Maribel's self-concept. She already does not have a good self-concept because she feels she's not enough, and her grandma is exacerbating that. This has an effect on her relationship with her sister because throughout the movie it's causing tension. But during this part of the movie, it actually brings the sisters together because Maribel is finally standing up for herself. The fourth concept that I'd like to talk about is self-fulfilling prophecy. This is the idea that if you believe something will happen, it is more likely to happen. And so, Bruno, the one who can predict the future, predicts that Isabella's life will be perfect and beautiful and everything she's ever wanted, right? And so she believes that, and the family believes that, and therefore it happens. More or less making it a self-fulfilling prophecy, even though it's kind of a real prophecy. The fifth idea that I'd like to bring up is influences on identity. Isabella, as a character, is influenced heavily by her family. Her family wants her to be perfect. Her family wants her to get married. So she does. She is willing to marry into a marriage she doesn't even want in order to please her family. This is a clear influence on identity. And when Maribel finds out about this, the sisters' relationship gets significantly better because Maribel finally understands that Isabella is not perfect. She's flawed. That's all for my speech today. Thank you so much.